Hi, I've had a great visit here. I've learned so much about Carpinteria. Dorothy gave me a wonderful private tour. And I love Carpinteria and I love the Historical Museum. It's just a really fun place to come and the kids are going to love it. Bye.
I think it's a great place. It's fascinating. There's lots to see and it shows lots of different areas of history of Carpinteria and the area.
Well, it does. It's very well laid out. I'm very impressed and surprised at the amount that you have on show, and it's all being very well kept up and superbly polished. Who am I looking at? I don't want to see that fellow there.
That's a good looking fellow.
And we had a lovely guided tour as well, so
And
thank you very much for welcoming us to your museum. It's been great.
I am a museum nut. I thoroughly enjoy going and seeing the old things, the historical things. I'm 94 years old now, and I still enjoy seeing things of the past. And museums are very, very important to preserve the history. It is very important to me, and I think it is important to everybody to know the history of places where they live. They may not have grown up here like I have, but it still should be of interest, particularly young people. They should realize that this has come from the past. It represents a good deal of work and thought from former inhabitants of Carpinteria.
It's nice. It's something also when you get even old, you're kind of old and in your 90s, when you get older, it's a fun thing to do still, study the history or share it. Huh?
Oh yes, I still enjoy it, particularly the photographs.
I love the Carpinteria Valley Historical Museum. It gives a great snapshot of our valley. That would be from Carpinteria to Summerlin and even down to La Conchita. And I've learned so much being involved with this, and I hope you'll enjoy your visit too. Thank you.
Jerry and I have been docents at the museum for, way over 10 years. We're transplants from Los Angeles. We love listening to the people that have lived here for so many years and sharing it with visitors that come.
And I get so much information from people, and also just doing the docent tour with the people. I get to learn a lot more than I did before. So I enjoy going through the museum with the people and talking to them. We get some very nice people, nice comments that people enjoy this museum. It's one of the nicest museums they've been at.
What I like most about the Carpinteria Museum is all the people that come through, and our curator, David, who knows everything about everything. I take a lot of kids through here, and they love it, knowing the history and everything in here that was donated by the people that live here. I can't think of anything I don't like. I do love the end of the month. We have a big flea market.
I enjoy volunteering at the museum of all the history of Carpinteria, and it's also true, and it's being preserved, and that's what I love, talking to other people and telling about all the stories and all the lives that people have had and lived through all these things in this museum. It's a very wonderful thing that Carpinteria has preserved all these things.
Hi, I'm Roxy Lapidus. I love this museum. It's fabulous. The exhibits are wonderful. They absolutely bring to life the history of our valley with local people in the exhibits. It's wonderful. And the atmosphere in the museum is so friendly. Everybody is helpful and having a good time here. Thanks.
I'm Tilly Ray. I'm a docent and on the board here. Of course, obviously, I love this place. I'm amazed at all the history in our beautiful little town. So I hope you enjoy it too. Goodbye.
And touch the screen before.
Oh.
I'm Lawrence Baylor, Jr. My father was one of the founders of the museum. He, with Clyde Wilbrandt and Elizabeth Cravens-Burse, had the idea to start the museum. Actually, Clyde Wilbrandt was the instigator. He and his brother Jack had a mine up at Trinity County, and he saw the museum up at Weaverville, and I remember he was talking with my father. We were visiting at his shop just back of the...
What year would that have been?
Oh, God.
The 30s?
No, about 1960.
1960?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dad and I were in talking with Clyde, and he said, Neil, that's what they call my dad, what Carpinteria needs is a museum. And he told us about the museum up at Weaverville. He said, we ought to get together and do it. So Elizabeth, the Burses and the Wilbrandts were very good friends, and Dad was a good friend of theirs, and they got together and they started the museum.
What do you know?
With the help of a great many people that were charter members.
And what do you like about the museum? What are some of the things you like? Are you in there?
It brings back old memories.